In this video, we're going to walk through the Empowered Aged Care solution. This solution is built on the Salesforce Health Cloud. In the previous demonstration, we focused on the resident's family member experience. This one will focus on the employee experience. As an employee, I want to be able to access everything in one place. When I first log in, I immediately see there's an alert. Something's happened, and I've received a Priority 1 feedback notification. As I review the feedback, I can immediately see that the sentiment is very negative. Using Einstein sentiment tracking, it was able to read the words in the case and determine the sentiment. This sentiment drove the priority of the case, changing it from a Priority 3 to a Priority 1. I can see here that Harry Gibbs is very concerned about his mother. He's heard a lot of negative things about COVID-19. He understands that he can't visit his mother in person anymore because of the risks involved, but he wants to have a Skype call with her to make sure that she's okay, and would like to arrange that call as soon as possible. As I review Ethel's details, I can see her schedule at a high level. I can also see her care details. I can see what her preferences are, when she prefers to have a shower, when she prefers to take her meals, and any other preferences that are vital to her well-being. I can see at the very top some very crucial information about her. She struggles to hear from her left ear, and she also has a food allergy. As I dig deeper into her resident details, I can also see which room she's in at which facility, and the best way to contact her son. I can see that she used to be the CFO of a very large consulting firm, and she has a special soft spot for animals and spending time in the sun. I'm concerned about her food allergy. As I review clinical details, I can see that she is allergic to peanuts, and they make her nauseous. I can see what medication she's on and any current conditions as well. Recently, the facility introduced the use of mobile devices, specifically wearable devices, that allow tracking of residents and the ability to see how often they're getting up and moving about. When I review Ethel's health data, I can see how many steps she has taken each day for the last 30 days. And I can see that on one particular day, Ethel was not quite as active as she normally would be. It's such a great way to make sure that our residents are staying active and staying mobile. For Harry, joint activities with his mother are very important to him. He wants to be able to speak with her as soon as possible, so we're going to schedule that activity in. All activities can be created and tracked. Activities can be opened up to internal residents only, or we can also invite family members and guests of internal residents as long as they are linked to that resident. In this particular example, we have a support service dog visit. We can see that there are 50 places available, with 42 remaining. In the attendances list, we can see who is registered, who is on a wait list, and then when the event takes place, we can track who attended. We can also see that certain residents are bringing guests as well. In this case, Louise has invited her daughter, Mabel, and Ethel has invited her son, Harry. If we go back to the activities list, we see we've now scheduled a one-on-one Skype chat between Ethel and her son. The Skype meeting details are also captured here, and an invitation has been emailed across to Harry, so that at the time he can simply dial in and connect with his mother. Speaking of activities, it's important to understand which ones are successful and popular and which ones aren't. Here, we can see, with some basic dashboards, that the popular activities seem to be related to visiting activities, which would make sense. We can also see some of the more recent activities have been quite popular as well. John's 90th birthday has definitely been very popular, as well as the resident full-day bus trip. I can see everything in one place. I can easily search for data that I need, and it makes my job as a resident manager a lot easier. I can focus on the things that are important and the people that are important, both the residents and their families. And that's the end of the demonstration. Thanks for watching.